Ever wondered what would happen if you told ChatGPT to create a YouTube documentary? Well, today I will show you how I managed to do that, but with a couple of twists. While ChatGPT is great at writing your English essay, it isn't really capable of making YouTube videos, not good ones anyway, so I had to get a little creative. Judging from the questionable results you'll see later on, I'm sure that we'll be able to determine whether we should use AI to create videos or not. But before that, let's go back a couple of months to when I first started this little project of mine. Alright, believe it or not, there's a reason why you're watching this video right now. See, a few months ago, I was running out of video ideas. I really tried to come up with something good, but the best I could do was a video about the horrendous downfall phone has had. So right there, in the moment of me trying to think of different ideas, I gave up and naturally went on TikTok. 20 minutes later, something absolutely game-changing happened. I got one of those realistic ass looking AI videos, and so I thought to myself, AI's pretty crazy nowadays. And then I thought to myself again, AI's pretty crazy nowadays. And so I thought to myself one last time, AI's pretty... Alright, I'll stop dragging it. But upon seeing that TikTok, I thought of the idea of ChatGPT making a video for me. But that's lazy. So instead, I made a video about ChatGPT making a video for me. Here's how I managed to do just that. Alright, so one thing you have to understand is that ChatGPT is a language model. It's incapable of creating a YouTube video, pretty much. It can create images, it can help with your math homework, can even construct a plan on how to get away with robbing a bank, but that's pretty much it. And so I had to get around that fact and make a video manually, but mainly using AI. And so here's how I did that. So the completely first thing that I did was I asked ChatGPT to create a script that contains, well, the script itself that I'd be reading out loud as the voiceover, but I also told it to include different directions that told me what type of music to use and when to use it. Same with the sound effects, the A rolls and B rolls, which are the things that are actually shown on the screen. So for example, random stock footage, gameplay, and etc. After I put in the prompt, I encountered a tiny little problem. The video idea ChatGPT came up with was about the Great Emu War, when Australia lost her birds. I decided that this wasn't really a topic that fit into my YouTube niche, and so I decided to switch to a different AI, hoping for the best. That AI being Snapchat my AI.
But you can't do this to me. I started this company. You know how much I sacrificed?
Yeah, so I asked it to do completely the same thing in hopes for it to give me a better topic, but believe it or not, it gave me a worse topic.
Quack Tales, the untold story of rubber ducks. Hell no.
Now, even though that topic is absolutely horrific, the format in which my AI made the script was not. So I copied that script that Snapchat my AI made and then switched back to ChatGPT. I told the AI to make a similar script to the one that Snapchat made in terms of the format that I wrote the script in, but with a completely different topic. And so after quite a bit of trial and error, I finally decided on a script. But to see what that one's about, you'll have to stick around for just a bit longer. Now for the part where I have to get a tiny creative, the music and the sound effects. Alright, ChatGPT cannot create music or sound effects, so how was I supposed to make the video only using ChatGPT sources? Well, here's the thing, I didn't, but I did stick to AI. You see, instead of ChatGPT, I used Suno.ai, a surprisingly great music generating AI model. And so I copied down exactly what ChatGPT wanted the music to be like, which in one part of the video was suspenseful financial drama style music, and then input that into the prompt of Suno.ai. Afterwards, I just had to wait a couple of minutes for it to generate, and moments later, just like that, I had my background music. Then all that was left were the sound effects. For those, I did the exact same thing, meaning that when it told me to use clicking sounds, I did, except this time, instead of using some random AI sound effects generating website, I used Epidemic Sound, a library of really good sounding sound effects that weren't created with AI whatsoever. Anyways, for the A-rolls and B-rolls, I stuck to either stock footage, as ChatGPT told me to use that, and AI made images and videos generated based off the script given to me by, once again, ChatGPT. So for the main part, I did mostly use AI, except for the sound effects. Finally, I combined the clips, the music, and the sound effects in hopes of creating a somewhat watchable short YouTube documentary. And did I create one indeed? I present to you the great meme economy, inside the rise and fall of internet trends. They seem harmless. Images, videos, sound bites shared in seconds across the globe. But beneath the surface lies a cutthroat world of highs, lows, and unrelenting chaos. This is the story of the meme economy. Behind every meme lies a story, a meteoric rise, a crash into obscurity, a cycle that defines the attention span of the internet age. But who controls these trends, and at what cost? Every meme begins in the same place, a spark of creativity, a stroke of absurdity, or sheer dumb luck. But what determines which memes will succeed? Memes are born in the wilds of platforms like Reddit, 4chan, and TikTok. They spread, mutate, and evolve. Some become sensations overnight, others forgotten before they even load. But virality comes with a price. As memes grow, they're no longer just jokes. They become commodities in the meme economy. In 2018, the concept of the meme economy gained traction, an ironic stock market where users invest in rising trends. But for some, it was no joke. By 2020, meme pages on Instagram and TikTok were monetizing their content. Creators started battling for virality, not for laughs, but for revenue. Memes became investments. If you bought into the right meme early, such as Big Chungus, you could ride the wave of popularity to fame and fortune. But those who clung to outdated trends were left in the dust. Not all memes are created equal. With every viral hit comes the risk of oversaturation. The lifespan of a meme is shorter than ever, with trends dying within weeks or even days. This phenomenon, known as meme burnout, has plagued online communities.
It used to be but the art, man. Now it's all algorithms. If your meme doesn't hit in the first 30 seconds, you're dead.
The pressure has driven some creators to desperation. Meme theft, bot farms, even collaborations with brands to stay relevant. As memes have become more commercialized, some fear they've lost their soul. Iconic trends like Rickroll and Bad Luck Brian emerged organically, untouched by corporate influence. Now, many wonder, are memes becoming too manufactured, too predictable, or is this just a natural evolution of internet culture?
Memes are like so cringe now. If a brand posts it, I'm out. Honestly, memes will never die. They'll just keep mutating.
While some mourn the past, others embrace the future. With new AI tools, creators are generating memes faster than ever, breaking boundaries in humor and absurdity. The meme economy isn't dying, it's adapting. Memes have become a universal language, transcending borders and even generations. In the end, memes remind us that humor, no matter how fleeting, is always worth sharing. So the next time you share a meme, remember, you're not just passing along a joke, you're participating in the chaotic, beautiful evolution of digital culture. Alright, that was pretty bad. Let's not pretend that ChatGPT didn't just now make the corniest video known to man. I mean, the video just wasn't constructed well. But it did follow a structure, and it did kind of feel like a YouTube video, but not at the same time. So, I don't know. Let's just say that it was better than I anticipated. But even so, I think we should be cautious when using AI to create content. So, don't get me wrong, some of the AI tools that I came across, such as Suno.ai, are great. And I think an AI model such as Suno.ai is a great alternative to downloading shitty non-copyright background music. But at the same time, you don't really want to end up like someone such as Quibblecop. He got burnt out from content creation and turned to AI-only content, which he eventually did realize was a huge mistake. So what I'm trying to say is to use AI as a tool that helps you in video editing or thumbnail making, cause like we've just seen in the video that ChatGPT made for me, it's pretty obvious that it's AI. So the moral of the story is don't overuse AI. And finally, to answer the most important question of them all, was this worth my time? No, not really. Oh, and one more thing. Do you like mind-blowing games? If you do, watch this video. Great. See you in the next one.